Morning, Coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we got what should be a good one
is the
between
Denver
the
Broncos
Denver
going up
Broncos
against
and the
the
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
Steelers. So with that, let's get you up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Standing by for the call. Here are
Pittsburgh,
Brandon Gott
week
and
2
Charles Davis.
All right, Coach.
game number
EA
5.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
The
steel
Records
capital of
County,
the world,
activity.
Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gott and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. This one taken from the center. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
An absolute prototype for what you draw up as a big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength to get the ball downfield. Ben Roethlisberger, an absolute rock in the pocket, but he also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's second down. Offensive starters, here they are. David DeCastro, what do you think about him, Charles?
Brandon could not have been better trained at Stanford. So well schooled in the run game and the pass game, and especially in pro principles. David DeCastro could be an all-pro in the years to come.
From the 29, Roethlisberger will dump this one off to Connor. It's a 4-yard pickup. And on the second
I don't know why I'm trying to fix it.
And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
Von Miller is so good that he doesn't even need a nickname. His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush, unequaled in this league.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Like 20.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And they get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 21 yards there on third down.
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They go draw play. This is Samuels. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. For the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break the tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches over in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Here's Roethlisberger. No return this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
What's up how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage? How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 36. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 40-zip lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. It will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st down, Lock. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down. The offensive starters now for the Broncos.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw it is Lock. He's got it. The tight end, Jeff Hireman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a 1st down. Just the first quarter of attack is going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about a season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. They've had a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a night.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Lock. And it's his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll try to run forward with Lindsey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers. Everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Rodman. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there and says, hey, let's get footy, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger, and it's hauled in by Nick Van. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was affected, able to stop him before he get their steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That would a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just catch him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to carry him through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him. Let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down.
That open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Now he's taken in there by James Washington. And this is going to be another first down as he'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35.
To win any route, you got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On first and 10 is Connor. Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back at this size, at these dimensions, I just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half when it's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
You get to coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Block now on first down. And he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot, excellent coverage didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. He'll dump this one off to Lindsay. It'll be a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end fast. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. If you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting that work.
He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he's corralled at the 40, but about before picking up 8 yards of the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And his kick is good. He just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time here for only one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this run. Big shot down. No. Garrett's head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But the teams are ready to go at half number 2. So to bring it your way, let's get right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Right. Sorry, guys, I have to do something.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up to give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Block and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 here, the Bronco first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Lock going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no one there to stop it. Gets it to the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
And break this tie. Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 20. A quick throw complete to Washington. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 22, Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Von Miller getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Let's take it on the 25. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Lock to throw on 2nd down. It's thrown incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you, with your IQ, you can pull that off. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully front the field.
And there's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Samuels. Gets us to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. Look at this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
They all came together there in breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Connor. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
They tried to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And stay on the ground with Connor again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. The 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively brings up 4th down. We saw this the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll get 5 on the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Rock going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hinton. There he goes outside. He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it is out. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Back of the play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that kick six. Now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. Yeah, they'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Block and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Block trying to get after the pick six. Airing it out from Hamilton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, don't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trey Jordan Watt. And you hate to say it, with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it. Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll try to draw Lindsay.
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. He might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. Taking about the 16. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first down, keep possession of the football.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time. That means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in the 1st down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle and inbounds. Okay.
All right, cushion in there. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Offense.
That's going to set them back.
Still second down.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's got a first down of inside the midfield. 27 yards there, first down. That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And on 3rd down, nickel formation here defensively. Again, a run with Tyler. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Whistles now the timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now Drew Lock in the Broncos, trailing 10-3, a minute 45 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That gets him the first down, but they've still got to move quickly in.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lock. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they got to continue to move quickly.
Lock's trying to hurry him up with that clock running. Back to throw. extra. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
But you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The Broncos in a hurry out trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. They'll look to throw. That went into the hands of Hamilton. 10 yards on the pickup there. It will be second down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Back to throw. Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they could.
They definitely had a chance.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Alright. The Broncos are winners. 10-3. Sorry guys, I'm on my webcam. No. I just got it today, and I don't know why it's not rolling like that. I'm trying to fix it. And, see you all tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Have a great night.